Most people see a problem and see a dead end, but a billionaire, they see a gold mine. The distance between where you are and where you want to be is measured by the size of the problems you're willing to solve. The billionaire mindset isn't about having all the answers. It's about being obsessed with the questions that everyone else is ignoring. It's the art of turning friction into fuel, obstacles into opportunities, and every single problem into profit. Take the story of a young boy born in a small village outside Kyiv, Ukraine. A place where privacy didn't exist and resources were scarce. At 16, Jan Koum immigrated to America with nothing but his mother and a backpack full of notebooks. They lived in a government-subsidized apartment and stood in welfare lines just to eat. His daily reality was a series of problems, but instead of complaining about the poverty, he used it as a catalyst. He taught himself computer science from secondhand manuals. After years of hard work, he faced a new problem: rejection. In 2007, both he and his partner were rejected by Facebook. But then, Jan saw something others missed. He bought an iPhone and realized the App Store was about to change everything. He hated missing calls. He wanted a way for his friends to see his status if he was at the gym or in a meeting. That simple problem led to the birth of WhatsApp, a communication tool built on the values he lacked as a child: privacy and simplicity. He didn't want ads. He didn't want gimmicks. He wanted to solve the problem of human connection. The early days were a struggle. The app crashed constantly. He almost quit, but his mindset wouldn't let him. Soon, millions were using it. People in developing countries finally had a way to talk to family for free. He had solved a global problem. Then came 2014. The very company that rejected him, Facebook, came back with an offer: $19 billion. Jan Koum insisted on signing the deal on the door of the very welfare office where he used to stand in line for food stamps. The problem that once defined his poverty now defined his legacy. That is the billionaire mindset. Lesson 1. Your pain is a signal. It's telling you what's broken in the world. And what's broken is where the money is. Lesson 2. Rejection is just redirection. If Facebook hadn't rejected John, WhatsApp might never have existed. Lesson 3. Stop staring at the problem and start building the solution. The size of your profit is tied to the size of the solution. A billionaire doesn't ask, "Why is this happening to me?" They ask, "How can I solve this for everyone?" Think about the frustrations you face every day, the inefficiencies at work, the gaps in the market. Every time you say, "There should be a better way to do this," you are standing on a potential gold mine. The difference between a billion-dollar idea and a complaint is whether you choose to fix it. Comfort is the enemy of the billionaire mindset. It makes you accept the problems as they are. You have to embrace the friction. You have to seek out the hard things because that's where the value is hidden. Jan Koum didn't just solve his own problem. He solved it for billions. That is how you scale. That is how you profit. Start looking at your obstacles as your assets. Your lack of money is your motivation. Your lack of resources is your creativity. The world is full of problems waiting for a billionaire-minded person to turn them into profit. Expect resistance. Expect people to tell you it's impossible. Jan was told a status app was useless. Look where he is now. You have two choices today. You can be the person who complains about the rain or the person who sells umbrellas. True wealth is simply the world's way of rewarding you for the value you've added by solving its problems. The billionaire mindset isn't about the money in your bank account. It's about the resolve in your spirit. Turn your life around by turning your perspective around. Stop seeing why me and start seeing how to. One solved problem can change your life. A million solved problems can change the world. So, what's the biggest problem in your life right now? That's your first assignment. That's your first step toward profit. Don't just watch this. Go out and find a problem. Then find a way to make it profitable. The future belongs to the problem solvers. It belongs to those who see profit where others see pain. The billionaire mindset. Turn every problem into profit, starting today.